What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. This is your boy Jaynarc, and today we're doing our last regular rebuild of the Madden. So we're doing our last rebuild, and it's the Cardinals. And right now, currently, they have the best record in the NFL, sitting at 10-2. My Packers beat them, but you know, like hopefully they could lose one down the line. But right now, obviously, in real life, they are a win now. They're trying to win it all now, go all the way. Because they got some old dudes on the team like J.J. Watt, Chandler Jones, D-Hop, who's probably like just grazing 30 years old. So they have all these older players on the team that they definitely want to, give them a ring for. So I feel like their team currently, like how it's sitting, can really do some damage. Offensive line is pretty, like, it's okay, not the best. But they do have a lot of injuries to the team, I will say. And they did pick up Zach Ertz. They traded for him, so they have Zach Ertz now. And D-line is a little bit of an issue, I'd say. They do have some pass rushers that could work for them, but the secondary, so basically lots of positions kind of need some work still. And I'm thinking, because Zaven Collins is a rookie middle linebacker, like he should be starting. So our defense is a base 3-4, and it's an 86% scheme fit. So if we change to 3-4 under, maybe that could work out with the defense, because I just want to get Chandler Jones to be able to get pressure. So that's the good part. We could get Chandler Jones to get pressure on the QB. We have a lot of dudes on the D-line that are definitely injured. They're not bad, though. They're not bad D-linemen. But if we take a look at the injuries report, J.J. Watt will be out for 19 weeks, so he's just practically done. And we have Max Williams, who's gone too. Chase Edmonds broke his ankle, so that's a rough one to lose as well. So we have a lot of injuries on the team, and they're currently sitting 10-2. So I feel like what we could do here is, I think we can move on from Jordan Hicks, because we could develop, even though Jordan Hicks is playing really well in real life, I think we need to make sure we get some help on the defensive side of things. So I feel like we drafted Zaven Collins, so he should be starting, Like, why wouldn't he start? Oh my God, the rest of the backups are injured too. That's a bad one. But I think I'm gonna try to trade Jordan Hicks away for like a D lineman. Maybe that could help out. Maybe an offensive lineman too. So we'll take the cap hit for moving Jordan Hicks. He's yellow for certain teams, so we're just gonna see what we can get here. What's the most we get? So the Rams are very interested in getting him, and we need help on the offensive line and defensive line. So Sebastian Joseph Day would be perfect if we were able to trade for him. Jordan Hicks, if we could get Sebastian Joseph Day from them, if we could get this, we could give them a third of next year and Jordan Hicks for Sebastian Joseph Day. And maybe if we try a fifth of this year, they're not messing with it. They're not feeling it. I don't want to give a fourth of this year because I don't know what that's gonna entail. Damn, that's not gonna work either. So a third this year and Jordan Hicks will definitely go through for Sebastian Joseph Day. They still feel like they need a bit more, so we're gonna give them a fifth as well. Okay, and a fourth of next year, because I guess Sebastian Joseph Day is a really good player. But we get Sebastian Joseph Day. We shore up the D line a little bit, even though we don't have ends, but that's okay. And I feel like we can trade away one of our third of next year for a guard, just so we don't have a 61 Sean Harlow starting at that position. So, and Sebastian Joseph Day will be good for like run stopping, help in the defense, because the D line is gonna definitely need that. So, and then we're gonna try to trade for a guard, see if we can get someone. I guess maybe someone that could be solid, I'd like to get someone that could fit the scheme, but beggars can't be choosers, obviously. I don't even know what scheme we run, but let's see. We got a couple. We got Brandon Brooks, who doesn't fit our scheme. I didn't know David DeCastro was on the Jaguars. I did not know that. John Miller would fit our scheme, but he's a low overall. Kevin Zeitler's 31. So I guess none of these guys would really fit our scheme. So we're going to just trade for a young guard who won't cost us too much. Like Trey Smith, he's a rookie. Wow, they're just not willing to give him up. Okay. He's probably like their starter, so that makes sense. Maybe we could get Brandon Brooks. You know, he wants to get another ring. He'll be a perfect scheme fit. That's giving away a lot, though. But it could work. It could work. Okay, they're just not interested whatsoever. They're like, not a chance. So, AJ Can's 29. We could go back to them, though. Jaguars, AJ Can. Yeah, let's go. Or we could try Cesar Ruiz. I doubt this would go through, though. Oh, it did. All right, cool. So we just shored up the right guard position. They're saying we need a corner, but I'm going to sign one because I know Malcolm Butler retired. So we're going to sign a corner. We're going to sign Brian Poole or Garyon Conley. Garyon Conley would be perfect to sign to this defense to help them out. And so now let's take a look at the lineup. It's going to be a very tough one. It's going to be very tough as we progress during the season. But our offense is looking really nice. We have an air raid offense. That's our scheme fit. I don't really like that air raid offense. I think we should just change the vertical zone run. Just so it kind of fits our scheme better. Defense, I'm liking it because we needed to tailor towards Chandler Jones. But changed our offensive scheme fit to a vertical zone run. Okay, so it doesn't really work for everyone if we put that. So we change that to maybe multiple zone run. Maybe that helps out. Okay, that didn't change anything either. So that's fine, I guess. But D-Hop gets his gets the call. And so with this is what we're leaving the offense with. Defense, we got Zaven Collins being a middle linebacker number 2. We're gonna have to definitely sign another middle linebacker. Sebastian Joseph Day is injured. Oh, that's fantastic. He's actually out for. He actually has a torn pectoral, so he's gonna be out for 32 weeks. So we didn't even help the D line. We got scammed. We got scammed. We literally got scammed. That's just fantastic. But we have a D tackle that'll help out the D line for the following years if we don't go all the way this year, because we're trying to go all the way this year, and that's it. Nothing more than that. We're gonna sign Jalen Smith to be a backup as well. That'd be a great signing too, for depth. So that should be good. So that's what we're leaving the team with, and let's see if these guys are not jokes. Oh my God, we got fired.
Is that true?
We literally got fired. We went 4-13. Dude. Cardinals are a fluke. Cardinals are a fluke. There's no way these guys just went 4-13. That's actually insane to me. No way. Kyler, 27 touchdowns, 12 picks, 93 passer rating. James Conner was alright. AJ Green was our leading receiver. Defense, what happened? Chandler Jones, 9.5 sacks. Okay, so I guess we failed the Cardinals. So, yeah, that's that. Alright, so we got to try again. I guess those moves we made did not help us out whatsoever. Chandler Jones didn't do anything. So, what I might do is just leave the team as it is. Leave the chances of us being fired still there. But let's send to playoffs without touching the team. Without touching the team, we went 11-6 and won the division. Okay, that's on me. That's on me for trying to make moves to make them better. But we went 11-6, won the division. I didn't get fired. And we're facing the Panthers in the playoffs. So that's a very interesting take. None of our guys were up there statistically, but we went 11-6 though. Offense finished 18th. Nothing too crazy. Defense finished 10th, so not touching defense was a good call. 22 touchdowns, 11 picks for Kyler, 95 passer rating. And running backs did okay, I guess. AJ Green and D-Hop both had over 1,000 yards. Receivers did actually really well. Jordan Hicks, keeping him was probably the right call. Chandler Jones at 12.5 sacks, the best on the team. We had a lot of interceptions too. So I guess this is what you're supposed to do. I guess that's what you're supposed to do. Just leave the team alone. Like, leave the team alone. But let's look at the roster before we go into the matchup against the Panthers. We got Kyler, who's a 95 now. Okay. Oh, we don't have any running backs because James Conner got injured. He has a partial PCL tear. Okay. Offensive line, we ended up signing Forrest Lamp, so that's a good call. And defense, Zayvon Collins became a 76. Isaiah Simmons is an 80. Linebackers are good. D-line stayed the same relatively. Corners, just about the same. Everyone really stayed the same, so it's like, I guess that was a better call than trying to change the scheme. But, and we're going to use the, oh, dang, I didn't get to put my draft class in there. Dang. All right, that's fine. So let's see how we do against the Panthers. We ended up getting blasted 38-17. Classic. That's very classic of them. Very classic. Very classic. So we did nothing in the playoffs in the first year. Okay. Our contract got extended, but you know, that's not a good look if we got blasted like that in the playoffs. But if we look at the game, how that went, we see that Kyler threw 2 picks and got sacked 4 times, while Cam Newton had 4 touchdowns and threw a pick, or got sacked once actually. Receiving, we got killed receiving the ball. Defense, Hassan Reddick, Daquan Jones, these guys went after us. And we also threw 2 picks to Stephon Gilmore and Jeremy Chin. So, obviously, Kyler did not do what he was supposed to do. I blame that on the pass protection. But this following year, we'll definitely make the best of it. And let's send to the Super Bowl. We got James Conner back from injury. The Super Bowl is Panthers-Chiefs. Wow. And the winner of that went to the Chiefs, beating the Panthers 27-10. Patrick Mahomes won everything yet again, and Zach Taylor won Coach of the Year. So that's not too shocked. But we have about $46 million to re-sign players. I think we definitely need to re-sign JJ Watt. I want to see him with a full season, or at least try to help us. So let's see what we can get here. So we got James Conner. Oh my God, we got a lot of guys here we got to re-sign. We got Zach Ertz. We're gonna re-sign Zach Ertz. I feel like he's the more reliable one. He would like to play for a new team next year. That's fine, because if he leaves, then we could keep Max Williams, who's younger actually, and he'll be coming back from injury. So that's actually not too bad. We get Max Williams back, so that's good for us. AJ Green, veteran. We're gonna let him go. Chase Edmonds, even though he got injured, we're gonna see if we can keep him around. He's 26. He's going to be perfect for our scheme. And then we got Christian Kirk. You know, he's going to be one of the younger receivers, only 25. So we're going to get him back long term. And we got Chandler Jones. Let's see if JJ Watt's up here. Hopefully he didn't retire. Dennis Gardeck, who's a captain, is asking for some money. He's going to test free agency. A lot of these guys are old, though. There's a lot of old guys here. Forrest Lamp, though, right guard. I think he's only 28 too, so we're gonna like sign him. We got him back for another year. A lot of these guys are old though, so we're gonna let those guys go. And in regards to being able to re-sign certain players, I think we're gonna re-sign Chandler Jones to a 2-year deal. We won't have the funds, but I think we should do it because he is the heart and soul, and he deserves it. And there's no reason for him to go try with another team. And he would like to play for a new team next year. Franchise tag would be about $20 million. We're gonna franchise tag him for another season. So we do that, and then we're gonna let James Conner walk. He's 27. His market should still be good for him. And let's see. Hopefully JJ Watt stays. Hopefully he does. Yes, he does stay. He actually is gonna stay on the team. That's perfect. That is actually really perfect for us. So we kept some some very key players. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign for things to come. We're going to release Justin Pugh. He could get some looks somewhere else. We're also going to release Jordan Hicks because we already have our guy in Zayvon Collins and Isaiah Simmons. So they should be able to hold it down. And then Marcus Golden, Jalen Phillips is a 73 overall, costing us a lot of money to keep on the team too. So I'm gonna get rid of Devin Kennard too, and then we're gonna get rid of what's his name, Jordan Phillips. I don't know why we re-signed him. It's a lot of money. He doesn't do anything. All right, so we released a lot of guys here. So we released a lot of guys. So we're gonna go into the draft now, or go into the free agency, trying to make sure we keep our jobs and don't get fired. But now it's time to put in some work, see who we can pick up. So at free safety, they got Marcus Williams, who's 25, while our guy Jalen Thompson is 24. And we don't need to go after him. We don't. I don't think it's that needed. Running back, we just have Chase Edmonds. So we could always draft a running back. I'm not too worried about that. Receivers are good. Tight end, we only have Max Williams. So I'm going to sign Will Dissly, actually. He would have been a nice signing. We're going to sign Adam Shaheen to be tight end number 2. Left tackle, we have DJ Humphreys for another season. Left guard, we do not have anyone. So we're going to probably sign Connor Williams to the deal. He should fill up that role nicely for Justin Pugh because he left. We have Rodney Hudson still holding it down. We got Forrest Lamp at the right guard position. And then at right tackle, we don't have anyone. We just have Josh Jones. So we're going to sign Patrick McCarry, putting a lot of pressure on the right tackle, but he's going to join our team. And I think I'm going to sign Austin Corbett, see if we can give him a deal. Or we could leave that alone and wait for the left guard position to come. And then potentially draft a center too. But left end, we have J.J. Watt. D tackle, we just have Rashard Lawrence. Sebastian Joseph Day is a free agent. And so is Jerron Reed. I'm going to try Sebastian Joseph Day. I feel like he'd be the perfect fit for us. He's coming off an Achilles tear or torn pectoral, one or the other. So joining our D-line would be pretty nice. And then we could sign Vernon Butler Jr. as just the backup just in case, injuries happen. We're signing Vernon Butler to the deal. And then at right end, we only have Zach Allen. So we're going to leave that alone. We're going to keep Zach Allen there. But at left outside linebacker, we have Marcus Golden. And I think signing Justin Houston to the deal shouldn't be too bad. See if we can get Justin Houston. He's definitely not going to sign. We lowballed him. Yeah, we definitely lowballed him a lot. So we might as well just leave that alone then. Middle linebackers are good though. We have our guys. We basically have our guys that we want. And I'm gonna sign an older guy like LJ Fort for backup duties too. I think that'd be really good for our defense. So yeah, Chandler Jones, he's gonna do his thing. Cornerbacks, we definitely need a number 2. And Dante Jackson's sitting here. We won't have the funds to afford him, so we're gonna have to try for someone else. We either try for someone else or we're gonna draft a corner. We might just sign someone and also draft a corner. I think that'd be really good. So we could sign Shannon Sullivan to the deal, make sure we have some depth there. And at punter, we could just honestly get anyone. J.K. Scott's a free agent. Give him a deal. I know he'll sign. Boom. All right, so those are all the moves we make with free agency. Hopefully we get all these players we're trying to get after right now. So let's advance the week. All right, so we pretty much got everyone we needed. Perfect. That is perfect. So now we're going to send to the draft. All right, so we have the 22nd pick in this year's draft. And we can honestly go with a left outside linebacker, a guard, anything of the likes. Left tackle, we got a name Marquise Alexander. He has B awareness, B run block. His physicals are really good. Skills, D for injury. Marquise Alexander might be a steal. That might be one of the steals here. Let's see with the left outside linebacker position because you can never really be too worried about certain positions. So we got Devontae Underwood. His physicals are pretty solid. His skills, and nothing too like eye popping to me. Corner, got a couple corners here. And running backs, we could always get in the second round. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to go with this left tackle. He's a round 1 projected left tackle. He's from Utah. Marquise Alexander. We're going to draft him. Normal dev, but he might be really nice. He might be really nice. So, and then I'm going to choose a running back in that second round. Even though we re-signed Chase Edmonds, but we definitely need definitely need that position solidified. And let's see what the players available. Running backs, they got Roman Wilburn. He has C, ball carrier vision, C catching. He has poor excel, but he has good speed, though. Good strength, too. C injury, C ball carrier vision, D short route, C catching. He wouldn't be bad in the backfield catching the ball for us. And we also have Gabriel Ware. He has D ball carrier vision. A little bit faster, but a D juke move, D trucking, nah. And then we could, yeah, let's go with Roman Wilburn. We're going to pick him up. 91 speed, normal dev. He's going to be with Chase Edmonds in the backfield. And then we're going to sim through the rest of this draft. Now let's take a look at the draft recap. So, that left tackle ended up being a 70. The running back was a 60. Oh my god. We drafted a running back that bad? Or around, oh my goodness. That is terrible. Oh my gosh. A 60 overall running back. That is beyond terrible. That is beyond terrible, like, actually. That is horrible. I didn't think we would make a move like that. But the left tackle, though, was pretty good. He's a 70 overall. That'll help us out. If they gave him hidden dev, that would have been nice, because then we could have maybe kept him starting and then had we could have had DJ Humphreys on the trade block. But let me see what the team is looking like. Let me show you guys what it's looking like right now, because obviously we're on the hot seat. We can't have a bad season. So Alexander's a 70, DJ Humphreys a 78. We have Connor Williams here. Offensive line is just okay. Max Williams, you're still not back from injury? You're still not back from injury? Like, how long? Dislocated wrist? Okay. That kid Wilburn is trash. I'm so mad at myself for drafting that kid. Like, actually. You got Chase Edmonds back in the lineup. Defense is looking really good. I don't really have a problem with them. D-line is looking really solid too. We have good rotation going on here. And we have Shannon Sullivan as cornerback number 2, which will help us out a lot. And we got to make some moves here. Like, maybe give Marquis Christian a chance. I feel like he deserves, like, hidden dev. Like, I feel like he would deserve hidden dev. He's from Utah State. Like, he's a left tackle. Like, he could definitely cause an issue. Like, be really nice for us. So I don't understand that, but so looking at the players here that we could possibly move on from. So we got DJ Humphreys. He's a captain too, so that would be messed up getting rid of him. But I want to give this rookie a chance. His awareness is only 70, but his stats though aren't too bad. I mean, pass block needs definitely some improvement, but he could run block though. He's not a bad player. He's not a bad player. It's just his awareness. So we're not even giving him the depth. We're just gonna give him the awareness to work on. If you guys wouldn't mind me doing that, just giving him some awareness, because he's not a good pass protector, but he will be a good run blocker. And Kyler Murray likes to scramble, so we already know how he gets down. Or honestly, if we give him just hidden dev, that could work. We give him hidden dev, normal dev. Oh, we can't give him hidden dev. It's either one or the other. So we're gonna give him star dev, and we're gonna give him he's gonna be a normal, disciplined left tackle. And we're going to give him star, and he's going to be okay. I think that'll be really good for him. And then we can move on from DJ Humphreys, maybe trade for a player that could help us out. I don't think we necessarily have the funds to get like a solid corner, but I still want to try though. Justin Houston is $5 million. We're negative in cap room too, so we're gonna have to just bite the bullet on this one, unless we trade him away. Unless we trade him away, then we could definitely be doing something there. So we trade away DJ Humphreys to a team that wants him, to a team that's green for him, like green light, go. Dolphins would be interested. I want to go to a team that could give me a lot though. Like the Panthers. What do the Panthers have? They want a QB. We want a left outside linebacker. And we want a running back. We want a lot of stuff. So, Matthew Judon, but he's 30 years old. Leonard Floyd, he's 29. TJ Watt, obviously we'll never be able to get him. Bud Dupriest, no. Khalil Mack is 31, no. Malik Reed. Looking at all these guys here, it's not looking too sweet for players we could potentially go after. But Trey Flowers, and then there's also Romeo Okarwa. Got Zadarius Smith and Rashawn Gary. Give them a tackle. Honestly, I'd give up a pick for them. We have to give them. Okay, so they wouldn't be able to afford him though. But if we took Zadarius Smith, okay, so that wouldn't even work either because we're under cap. So we can't even get rid of So Zadarius and Rashawn Gary would be a perfect team to try to go after, but they won't have the cap, and neither would we trying to make that move. So we might as well not even bother. But if we move on from DJ Humphreys, give him to a team that could afford him, like the Colts. Oh my God, I know they just have Darius Leonard there though, which sucks. They got corners. All their players. Okay, they got Quentin Nelson, Defoe, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, maybe they're running back. Maybe trade for Jonathan Taylor. I doubt this would go through, because Jonathan Taylor's becoming one of those players you just cannot get rid of. Henry Ruggs signed to the Colts. That's a surprising one. They got a lot of tight ends on this team. Maybe go for Ryan Kelly. Give them our left tackle for Ryan Kelly. So that works. We have about $1 million in cap room. Rodney Hudson we can move on from. I think Rodney Hudson would just be a straight $10 million that we could get back with ease. So if we move on from Rodney Hudson, I think a lot of teams would want him too. So we got the Bears here. We're looking for a left outside linebacker dude. I'll honestly take Khalil. Khalil Mack would probably love joining our team, but we wouldn't be able to afford him, obviously. So, dude, the Packers would be amazing to just go after if we could just take Zadarius or something like that. But we would still be under cap as a team. It sucks. Why can't you guys have money? Why? So it's looking like none of these teams could have possibly afford him. Colts could, if they were to stop playing games. We just take Darius Leonard. I mean, I doubt this would go through. Okay, so apparently this could go through. Okay, so taking Darius Leonard from the Colts, that's actually an interesting thing I never thought about doing, but maybe this would work. Darius Leonard's a run stopper. I'll give them a lot for it, because maybe we could scheme something up so Darius Leonard is like a beast. We gotta give them a first then. The way how they're playing with us, they gotta give them a first of next year then. So okay, so I just made an interesting move which I didn't think would work, but now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna scheme Darius Leonard into our team, because I wasn't expecting that at all. I'll sign Lev Bell, or who's a running back? Yeah, let's sign Lev Bell to the team, just for depth. All right, so we just made a blockbuster move. Got Darius Leonard on the Cardinals, and now it's like, how will I incorporate Darius Leonard into the team? So offense is fine. We're gonna have Alexander the rookie starting at left tackle. You have Ryan Kelly now at center. And then I'm going to sign a backup tight end. But we have Darius Leonard now. And so middle linebackers are good. We have Chandler Jones too. Defensive line is good. So my thing is, how do we scheme our linebacker? A base 3-4. We need him to be a pass rusher, though. 4-6, no. 4-3 cover 3. 4-3 cover 3 could be something. A disguise 3-4 wouldn't work. A Tampa 2 wouldn't work. A 3-4 under. Alright, so I'm thinking a 4-3 cover 3 could work. I think this could potentially work. Let's look at the defense because we get Chandler Jones to go off, right? Darius Leonard's not really a pass cover guy, but it's the second best thing that he could do. And then we're only going to have two middle linebackers really on the field, not going to really do too much, but Chandler Jones is still going to be able to get his pressure. And this could work. I'm not saying it will, but this could work for the defense. Because I somehow got Darius Leonard. I mean, I could just try to trade him out, but I feel like he should be able to work with this team. And I don't want to get fired or anything because that would suck. But we want to get a pass rusher, obviously. I definitely want to get a pass rusher, but are we going to get one, though? Like, considering how these other teams are looking, it's not looking really too good. Von Miller, yeah, I know. Not that many pass rushers, so, like, I guess doing that would have to work, hopefully. We'd have to hope that it would work, actually. Yeah, I'm going to bank on that trying to work. J.J. Watt will be a 4-3 DN now. Hopefully could cause havoc, you know, stop the run. Middle linebackers, Darius Leonard will definitely help, like, hitting the running back for sure. Up the gut, so it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Our defense did finish 10th, though, so we might be messing things up by doing that. But I have faith. We're going to sign James O'Shaughnessy to the team. And then I want to sign another D tackle. I really do. Malik Jackson, maybe. And then we could sign, I don't know, a backup tackle. Or a center. Like Danny Isidora. What? Great. Whatever. That works. They'll move around. So that's what we're doing. Hopefully we don't get fired. Let's sit into the playoffs and see if this new look team could make it again. So we went 6-11, so it didn't work. That what we just tried to do just did not work. We obviously didn't get fired because our contract got extended, but we're on the hot seat now. And alright, so it didn't work. Whatever bullshit we just attempted was just a bad idea. Offense finished even worse. We were 30th, so that means, geez. But our defense finished 14th, so that's a good sign. 29 touchdowns, 15 picks for Kyler. Not bad. Yeah, our running backs is just terrible. Rondale Moore and D-Hop and Christian Kirk all did their thing. Okay, so... And our defense wasn't bad. I mean, Darius Leonard led the team with tackles with 4 sacks. And then Isaiah Simmons had 6 and a pick. Chandler Jones had 8 sacks. Malik Jackson had 7.5. Marcus Golden had 7. Isaiah Simmons had 6. J.J. Watt only had 3.5. You know, that wasn't too bad. I'd say. Again, I don't think the simulation likes the Cardinals. I think trying to change around the defense was a very interesting thing to attempt, but we got the Browns, Cowboys in the Super Bowl here, and the winner of that happened to be the Browns. They won 28-14. And no players on the Cardinals won any awards. So that's that. Now we got to re-sign guys. We have about $92 million. Hopefully Kyler is not up for an extension. Because if he is, then we're going to say see you later. Just kidding. But... Oh, J.J. Watt got injured yet again. That's why he was gone. Huh, makes sense. Kyler is up for money. Almost 300 million. Nice. Nice, Kyler. Nice. He's a 96, so why not? This is your team. Welcome back. We got Byron Murphy, too. Lockdown corner. Oh, jeez. This is going to be tough. We get him back. We got J.J. Watt, who wants a 1 year. Oh, our starting free safety, Jalen Thompson, too. We got to pay him big bucks. Anyone else want to surprise us? All right, rest of these guys we can afford to lose. So now it's really on J.J. Watt and... It's really on J.J. Watt. Okay, so we give J.J. Watt a nice hefty deal. About 10.7 million. We get him back. And then we get Chandler Jones here, who wants a 2-year deal. Oh, my God. We're going to lose J.J. Watt. We're going to lose him. We're going to lose... I mean, not J.J. Watt. We're going to lose Chandler Jones. We can't give... He already has his ring, actually. He already has his ring. He's good. He's good. We don't need to re-sign him. We don't need to re-sign him. We'll re-sign Zach Allen, though, for depth purposes. Lasan Austin could do really well on our team, too. So we're going to re-sign him. And then Andy Isabella, you're the odd man out. We're going to let you be. We're going to change our defense back to 3-4, though. We're going to have to do that because us going 6-11 is not a good look at all. So now we have about 7 million. And our defense was really good, though. They finished 14th. Darius Leonard was a beast at his position, but that's still not enough. And so we're going to go back to our 3-4. I think that was our best fit. We go back to a 3-4 under. I know it doesn't fit for Darius Leonard, but we're going to have to make that move just so our guys get more love, I'd say. D-line, I'm actually pretty okay with. And corners, I'm not too mad with either. So it's like, it's kind of like we could just leave it at that. If there's any players we could get rid of, I'm going to see right now if there's any that we would want to. Like Darius Leonard, maybe he's a huge cap hit. Ryan Kelly's 30. We're going to keep him, though. He's our guy. We traded for him, so we might as well. Everyone else, really, we could afford. So Darius Leonard, I'm going to move him. Let's see. We have about 7 million, first and foremost. Let's see if we could get a new right outside linebacker. Jair's a free agent. He's a 99, too. Holy crap. Damn, I wish. Middle linebackers are good. Right outside linebacker, damn, they're going to get Chandler Jones on the Packers. Wow. That would be very interesting. We don't have a kicker, so let's sign a kicker like Chris Boswell. Alright, maybe not that much money. What am I doing? Cairo Santos. Give you a deal. You want to join? Boom, perfect. You got a big head, too. Running back. Our running back situation is horrible. Like, I don't know what to do for it. I might just sign Kareem Hunt because we literally... We don't even have the funds. We don't have the funds. Alright, you know what? Let's see what we could trade here. Let's see what we can move here to fix this damaged team. So, Darius Leonard's got to go. Only because we're messing up his value, honestly. Running all these different schemes for us is not really benefiting him. And he knows it, too. So, maybe we could trade for a right outside linebacker that could fit what we're trying to do. Von Miller would be an interesting veteran to pick up on the defense. And just trying to see if there's any other players here that could potentially fit the scheme. Packers. We could take Rashawn Gary. Why not? Just a straight up trade. Just take Rashawn Gary from him. Why not? We just literally did that. Alright, so now we have Rashawn Gary. Right outside linebacker still position that we have to get after. I still want a running back, though. Not even want. We need a running back. We need one bad. And I don't know what we could pick up here. I'm going to try Kareem Hunt. Why not? Let's try Kareem Hunt. Give him a deal. See if we can change things up because we need something. We need something out of them. We really do. And tight end is good. Offensive line, we need a backup, or we need a guard, actually. Not even a backup. We just need a guard. David DeCastro could hold it down for a year. I don't think that would be too bad. Let's see. All right, so we're trying to change up the team here, make the Cardinals, because this is our last year. It's gonna be make or break, so we need to get this done. And I don't even know who we'd want to draft, honestly. So we got the positions we needed. We shored that up. We still need to. All right, so in the draft, we're going for right outside linebacker. That's what we're doing. That's all it is. Right outside linebacker. So we have the 4th pick in the draft. So this pick will be very important. Will be a very wow. Falcons drafted quarterback Sammy Rudd from Louisville. Interesting. So top 5 projections here. Jeez, these guys are nice. These guys are nice. We got a kid named Jamario Gilchrist. Hopefully he's still sitting there because I'm gonna go with JJ Watt's replacement. That's right there. Boom. He's top 5. Kevin Mayweather. Be perfect. A finesse move. Physicals look really good. B awareness. We're gonna pick up Kevin Mayweather. He's gonna be a beast behind JJ Watt. So, and he's from Buffalo, so he should be pretty good. And hopefully we could get that right outside linebacker here. That'd be a plus for us. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, Jamario Gilchrist is still sitting there. So he's sitting here. He is pretty good. B pursuit. His physicals. Wow, he has elite excel. Skills, A injury, F for catching, B pursuit, B stamina. We're gonna pick him up. Hidden dev, 70 strength. So we're gonna have to work on that. He's the new 99 as well too. So that should be really good. And we're gonna sim to the end of the draft now. So that kid Gilchrist was actually a 75 overall at left end. So he'll be great backing up JJ Watt. Then we have Jamario Gilchrist, who will be a speed rusher. He's a 70 overall. So we're gonna have a little bit of some work to do with our younger guys, but it's looking really good. It's looking really good for this upcoming season. I think we have the team. We have an 87 offense and 84 defense. We might have the team to get us to where we need to be. Definitely have a better season than the previous one. But as we look into the lineup, as we go into this final season with the Cardinals, after we got fired on our initial take, we're going to see the overalls. So Kyler Murray, Kareem Hunt, Chase Edmonds, good receivers. Max Williams back. Offensive line's pretty solid. We got a pretty solid offensive line. They'll be able to help out. And then defense, we got Gilchrist, who's a 70. Mayweather's actually going to start on the other side over Zach Allen, so he'll be all over the field. So we have a good rotation on D-line. Corners are just all right. We have Rashawn Gary, who I forgot we picked up. Rashawn Gary. He's a speed rusher. We want him to be a power rusher, though. If we could just actually switch this around. Wait, if we could switch this around, this could work really well for our defense. Hold on. 3-4 under. If we could switch that around, that could help us out. Because speed rusher, power rusher, speed rusher. Yes, perfect. Perfect. This helps us out. Oh, wait, unless they're both speed rushers. Oh, no. It works. All right, bet. So these guys are going to... Our scheme... Yo, our team's going to be nice. They're going to be nice. So let's send to the playoffs. These guys better ball out. We picked up Rashawn Gary, a new rookie. JJ Watt is leading the field. Come on. Let's go. All right, so we went 10-7, won the division. Perfect. We got Likai Futu and Kareem Hunt back from injury, facing the Cowboys. So we made it back. So those moves helped us out a lot. I guess that defensive scheme works really well. And now, so far looking good. Kyler Murray's not up there. Kareem Hunt's not up there. Rondale Moore's up there, though. Okay. No one on our team led in sacks, but interceptions, tackles, nobody was there. Okay. Not too bad. I mean... Offense finished second, so Kyler finally balled out. He had 37 passing TDs, finally helped us out, and our defense finished top 10. So Kyler Murray, 37 touchdowns, 8 picks, 106 pass rating. Our backup Alex Tillman had 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, probably started the game. Kareem Hunt, 11 TDs, 915 yards. Kyler Murray ran the ball a lot too. Rondale Moore, 17 touchdowns, 1,400 yards. Christian Kirk and D-Hop are all in the thousands. Amazing. Defense, this is what I want to see. So Rashawn Gary, 11 sacks. Zaven Collins led the team in tackles. He had 2 picks. Isaiah Simmons had 3 sacks and a pick as well. Rashawn Gary, 11 sacks. Zach Allen, 7.5. JJ Watt, 5. Sebastian Joseph Day, 3.5. Isaiah Simmons had 3. Kevin Mayweather only had 1. It's okay though, because he's a rookie, so he's learning. But we had a good amount of interceptions too. So the moves we made just helped out our team a lot. Our offense finished second. Our defense finished finished what's it called, 10th. So that's really good. And if we look at the offense, the overalls, Kyler's now 99, Diop's a 99, Christian Kirk's an 89, Rondé Moore's an 86, Kareem Hunt's a 92. Offensive line, we got Alexander was a 77, Max Williams, who's fine at what he's at, Rashawn Gary's a 93, Gilchrist is a 74, Mayweather is a 78 actually. That's really good. Sebastian Joseph Day is 85. Oh, we're missing Byron Murphy Jr. He's out. Foot fracture. We're going to miss him for 2 weeks, so hopefully that doesn't hurt us too much. But our team is looking really good. We have a lot of gems, so it makes sense that we make the playoffs. That'd be crazy if we didn't. But let's see how we face against the Cowboys, see if we can shut down their run. We actually ended up beating the Cowboys 28-10, so we move on to the divisional. And we're facing the Panthers, I believe, a rematch from 2 years ago. A rematch from 2 years ago against the Panthers, who were 11-6. Let's see how this game goes. See if we can shut down Christian McCaffrey in their run attack. We actually ended up losing a close one, and we just got Byron Murphy back, so we ended up losing 28-21. That's a tough one. That's a tough one because I know these guys are retiring now. It's a nice little playoff run. Our contract got extended, of course. Let's see how these games went. Damn, we were 1 game away from the conference championship. That's tough. That is tough. That is tough. So we ended up losing to the Panthers. Sam Darnold, 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks. Got sacked twice. Kyler Murray, 2 touchdowns as well, but we got sacked 4 times. Christian McCaffrey did a little bit better. Yeah, the rush attack was all over us. Couldn't really stop the run. Rondé Moore did his thing, though. Defense got a good amount of sacks, though. But so did they. They had way more. So the Panthers attack came back to bite us. But we did really well against the Cowboys, surprisingly, who were 12-5. And Kyler threw a touchdown, didn't get sacked, while Dak threw a touchdown, got sacked 4 times, though. Kareem Hunt did pretty well. And J.J. Watt came alive. He had 2 sacks. Sebastian Joseph, they had a sack, and Rashawn Gary. So that's good to see. So Cardinals, I mean, we after a little bit of some rewiring fixed the team up, but still lots of work to be done to even like win a Super Bowl. But that's still a pretty good rebuild if you ask me. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below what other teams you want to see me rebuild, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And remember, you gotta be a fiend to succeed. Peace.